The Kingdom of Aksum, also spelled Axum, was a powerful and influential ancient civilization that thrived in northeastern Africa, specifically in what is now modern-day Ethiopia and Eritrea. It existed from approximately 100 CE to 940 CE, reaching the height of its power between the 4th and 7th centuries. The Kingdom of Aksum played a crucial role in the development of trade, religion, and culture in the region, with its capital located in the city of Axum, a site that remains important for Ethiopian identity and history to this day. Axum is known for its unique position as one of the great civilizations of the ancient world, engaging with the Roman Empire, Persia, India, and the Arabian Peninsula through trade and diplomacy. It also became one of the earliest states to adopt Christianity, making it a key player in the religious history of Africa and the Christian world. Welcome back to our Bantu history series. In case you are new here, make sure you support us by hitting that subscribe button to receive our future videos. Origins and early history. The origins of the Kingdom of Aksum are closely tied to earlier civilizations in the Horn of Africa and across the Red Sea. Axum likely developed from the earlier DEMT kingdom, circa 8th to 5th centuries BCE, in northern Ethiopia, which had strong cultural and trade ties with South Arabia. By the 1st century CE, Axum had emerged as a distinct and powerful kingdom. Its strategic location near the Red Sea and along the trade routes between Africa, the Arabian Peninsula, and the wider Indian Ocean world allowed it to control commerce and build wealth. Axum was well situated in a fertile area with a favorable climate for agriculture, which allowed the kingdom to produce crops like wheat, barley, and teff. The kingdom's agricultural base supported its growing population and provided the surplus needed to engage in trade. Additionally, Axum had access to valuable resources such as gold, ivory, and exotic animals, which became key items in the kingdom's trade networks. Trade and economy. The Kingdom of Aksum was one of the most important trading empires of the ancient world. Its strategic location near the Red Sea facilitated trade between Africa, the Middle East, and the Mediterranean world. Aksumite merchants traded with the Roman Empire, Persia, India, and even as far as China, dealing in goods such as ivory, gold, emeralds, silk, spices, and incense. Axum also exported live animals, including elephants and rhinoceroses, which were highly valued in Roman circuses. Axum's trade links were not limited to maritime routes. The kingdom also controlled overland routes that connected the interior of Africa with the Nile River and beyond. These routes brought in goods from sub-Saharan Africa, such as slaves and animal hides, which were then traded for manufactured goods and luxury items from the Mediterranean and Asian worlds. One of Axum's most significant contributions to the ancient economy was its development of a sophisticated coinage system. Axum was the first sub-Saharan African kingdom to mint its own coins, starting in the late 3rd century CE. The coins, made of gold, silver, and copper, were used in both domestic trade and international trade, reflecting the kingdom's economic strength and helping to facilitate trade with distant regions. The coins often featured inscriptions in Greek, reflecting Axum's connections with the Roman world, and later inscriptions in Ge'ez, the local language. Religion. One of the defining features of Aksumite history is its early adoption of Christianity. In the 4th century, under the reign of King Ezana, circa 320 to 360 CE, Axum became one of the first nations in the world to officially adopt Christianity as the state religion. According to tradition, King Ezana was converted to Christianity by a Syrian Christian missionary named Frumentius, who had been shipwrecked on the Red Sea coast and later became the bishop of Axum. Frumentius, also known as Abba Salama, is regarded as the founder of the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, one of the oldest Christian denominations in the world. The adoption of Christianity had profound implications for Axum's identity and its relations with other powers. By aligning itself with the Christian Roman Empire, Axum established closer ties with the Mediterranean world. The introduction of Christianity also helped to unify the diverse peoples of the Aksumite kingdom under a common religion and promoted the spread of Christian art, architecture, and culture throughout the region. Christianity in Axum was unique in several ways. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church developed its own liturgical traditions, distinct from both Roman Catholicism and Eastern Orthodoxy. Ge'ez, the local Semitic language, became the liturgical language of the church, and religious texts were translated into Ge'ez, making Axum an important center for Christian scholarship. The influence of Christianity is still visible today in the religious practices and cultural identity of Ethiopia. Architecture. Axum is also renowned for its distinctive and impressive architectural achievements, particularly its monolithic stelae. These stelae, or obelisks, are tall, carved stone pillars that served as grave markers and symbols of royal power. The most famous of these is the Great Stele, which stands over 24 meters tall and is one of the largest monolithic structures ever created in the ancient world. These stelae were intricately carved with geometric patterns and false doors, symbolizing the entrance to the tombs of Aksumite kings. The architecture of Axum also includes churches, palaces, and royal tombs. The ruins of the ancient city of Axum, including these structures, are now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. One of the most important religious sites in Axum is the Church of Our Lady Mary of Zion, which is believed by Ethiopian Orthodox Christians to be the final resting place of the Ark of the Covenant, the sacred chest that contained the Ten Commandments. Decline and legacy. The Kingdom of Aksum began to decline in the 7th century due to a combination of internal and external factors. The rise of Islam in the Arabian Peninsula and the subsequent Islamic conquests disrupted Aksum's trade routes, cutting off its access to key markets in the Red Sea and Mediterranean. Additionally, environmental changes, deforestation, and soil depletion may have weakened the kingdom's agricultural base. By the 10th century, Axum had lost much of its power and influence, and the kingdom eventually fell into obscurity. The final blow came in the 10th century when a mysterious queen known as Queen Gudit or Yodit led a revolt that destroyed the remnants of the Aksumite state. Despite its decline, the legacy of Axum lived on, particularly in the Ethiopian Orthodox Church and the cultural traditions of Ethiopia. The Kingdom of Axum remains to be one of the great civilizations of the ancient world. Its strategic position along the Red Sea allowed it to become a powerful trading empire, connecting Africa with the Mediterranean and Asian worlds. Axum's contributions to religion, economy, and architecture have left a lasting legacy, influencing the Ethiopian culture. That is all we have for you today. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Thanks for watching. We will see you on the next one.